3 practices. Are you ready to go?
No, but we did get a pretty good feel for going against the defense, the quarterbacks. I thought Garrett did a real good job, and we didn't catch the ball as well as we normally do, but all in all, I thought it was all positive.
What did you like about Garrett today?
He threw the ball accurately, and he knew where to throw it.
Your receiver rotation, have you always done that? You keep the guys pretty much together all the time?
Pretty much all the guys. My 4 usually play unless there's something that happens in a game or a guy, is fatigued or something. I'll put a sub in, but we practice. I'll do a lot of running and practice all the time, so that when the game starts, they run the play, run back the huddle, run again. I mean, it's nonstop. So we don't rotate a lot of guys.
You obviously spend a lot of your time in practice looking at the quarterbacks and receivers. When you went live today with 11 on 11, do you spend more time looking at what goes on in the trenches, or do you leave that to
sometimes I do, but I look at it more when we're on film, when we do the film.
Having a redshirt freshman at center, what's the biggest adjustment for him, or what's the biggest thing you're trying to try to get him?
He had a full spring, and so even though he's a redshirt freshman, he was pretty much took every snap in the spring. So
he was in meetings.
Everything. And so he's getting better. But I mean, you got a young guy definitely, and he's got to learn to react in the game. And you always know, sometimes with young guys, you're going to get something strange that happens. But I think he's a solid player and a good kid, and works hard at it. And I think he'll be a good player for us for 4 years.
Blake was talking yesterday about Taylor and how you have to defer to him to make those calls, even though he's a redshirt freshman. Is that hard to get a freshman to take that leadership and take that control of the line?
For some guys it is, but for some it isn't. I mean, either you have it or you don't. He's got it. So, I mean, he's not scared. So that's what you're afraid of, is the guy swallows his tongue and can't speak.
What do you think of Stavian Lowe in the 11 on 11?
I didn't watch him really. I'll watch him when we break down the film. But so far, I've been impressed with him. Big, strong, moves his feet. He's just got to learn, how to play our scheme. But he's got a lot of time left, so by the time first game comes, he'll be ready.
What's his weight about?
See, we came in about 350, but he's probably about under 330 right now.
Okay, wow. I
think he reported about 330, but he's lost a lot of weight and he's working himself in shape.
Is that about where you would like him, 325?
As long as he can move his feet, he can play at 330 as long as he can move. He's just not in top condition right now, so I would say if he gets in top condition, he'll probably be more in the 320 range. Yeah.
When you go to these 11 on 11 drills with actual hitting, is it harder to evaluate the defense since they don't really do tackling all the way to the ground?
After 40 years, no.
Well, right.
Of doing it, it's not hard to evaluate it. We ask them to do some specific things. It's harder to practice the way we practice than it is to cheap shot guys and tackle them. So if you have discipline to be able to practice the way we practice, you'll do it right in the game. And we've proven that we do that.